We're live this morning from the Oval. You join us for this test match between England and India.
Can't see the logic in that choice at all. The bowlers would have been chomping at the bit to start things off. Instead, they'll have to watch the openers dodge some bullets.
We're about ready to get underway, and already the crowd is up and about. This is looking to be a great day of cricket.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played. 4 runs all the way.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been very happy with that last shot. We'll need a direct hit. My, oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
That's how to play the short ball. Great footwork, awesome timing and control to keep the ball down and find the boundary.
Stokes, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. That is a beautiful front foot shot. No point in chasing that one.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away. Nice, solid defensive shot. Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them. Overton, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the pavilion end. Onto that early, that could be 4.
What a great shot that was. Onto the front foot really quickly. No stopping that one.
Just need to keep it simple, line and length. Around about that off stump will force a mistake.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Timed to perfection.
What else do they have in their bag of tricks? Not much seems to be working at the moment. Dug that out well. End of the over, 8 off it. India are 21 for none. Atkinson ready to start from the Vauxhall end. Lovely sound off the bat, beats the infield, maybe 4. Oops, that's very, very high. Don't think anyone is close, though.
That showed great skill. Look.
Got that away nicely.
Just perfection. A magnificent shot. You just can't hit it any better than that. Racing away to the boundary. Sometimes you just got to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, 4 runs. Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it. Nothing really wrong with that ball. Got onto the front foot and found the gap to get that one to the boundary.
That last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions clear now for this innings.
Left alone and easily through to the keeper. A little bit of wobble on that one, and it's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot. That was a brilliant boundary, really well timed, and now starting to score quickly. A fantastic shot. Gets forward, head over the ball, smashes it away.
Oh, great shot.
Well, you don't chase those down. Brilliantly timed off the back foot, and that has raced to the boundary. That ball has raced away. Fabulous footwork. The balance was perfect to get onto the back foot so easily. Helped on its way, really. Pivoted onto the back foot and lofted it all the way.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've always got to make them play on your terms. Nicely played, perfect timing. Moved in quickly, needs a direct hit. Thin edge. Jaiswal doesn't seem concerned, but the bowler and slip cordon really went up for that one. Wow, brilliant reactions and what a catch.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
The press have been circling the last few weeks about their place in the team. This innings and match could be a great opportunity to prove the critics wrong. Times that shot to perfection. Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over. Atkinson ready to start from the Vauxhall end. Can't get that outside the ring field. Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing. Thought it had got past them, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. That's gone very, very high. Might be safe.
These are the sort of shots you just stand back and admire. Gets onto the back foot, rolls the wrist to keep control, and finds the boundary.
Immaculate timing there. We'll need a direct hit. Glanced away, but fine, short fine leg. End of the over, 6 off it. India are 67 for 1. Good running, keeping the scoreboard ticking over.
Good footwork behind the stumps, taking it cleanly.
On the pavilion end. Clips neatly away off the pads, should get 4.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful delivery. No.
Lovely shot, rocks back and puts it away.
A textbook back foot shot. Anyone would be proud of that. It just flies to the boundary.
A boundary last delivery. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate now? Goodness me, that's a terrific shot. Couldn't get down in time to stop that boundary.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. That is a beautiful front foot shot. No point in chasing that one.
Straight to the fielder. End of the over, 8 runs coming from it. India are 83 for 1. Works, ready to start from the pavilion end. Well, don't even bother running.
That really wasn't a great delivery. It was seen early and dispatched.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been very happy with that last shot. Couldn't get it through the field. That's gone very, very high. Might be safe.
No point running for that one. It was a four the moment it left the bat. Beautiful shot off the front foot.
I don't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. Just need to keep getting the ball in the right spots and the reward will come. Nicely played. Perfect timing. 10 runs added in that over. India are 93 for 1.
That was just an awesome delivery. Whizzed past the batter, and the umpire says that's the first of 2.
Picks the gap perfectly.
This is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary. What a lovely shot. Flown to the boundary. That's not the type of ball to be bowling.
Lovely sound off the bat. Beats the infield, maybe 4.
Picked the shorter ball quickly. Great footwork. Gets back and works it really well into the gap for 4.
Gill has already got the big shot away this over. Now they can just focus on playing the next ball on its merits.
Left alone and easily through to the keeper.
Wow, that missed a lot. They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
Those runs bring up the 50 partnership between these two.
Precision, just a great shot.
That showed great skill, lovely timing, and the boundary was the only place it was heading. Top class innings, been playing very nicely out there and brings up the half century.
Times that shot to perfection. That's off the middle of the bat.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played. 4 runs all the way.
Through the gap, great shot.
Gill watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Moved in quickly, needs a direct hit. 4 runs added there. India are 119 for 1. End of the session, and as the players make their way from the field for a short break, I'm off to refocus my core with some light meditation.